tall, slippery. He is desperate for it. This is his idea of a sexual advance.
You off to work, then?
I suppose so.
Useless to think about, you know, having sex.
Unless you can do it in 45 seconds.
It's possible.
You amaze me.
You're always at work.
Well, I come home to eat and sleep.
Yeah, and it takes up a lot of time. You know, it's funny, I've never actually seen where you work. I've never met any of the people you work with.
No.
You just disappear. And then when I do call, I just get an answer machine or a secretary. Or your boss, that Gwendolyn person.
Yeah.
So what's she like?
She's fine.
She's fine.
So, why don't we invite her and her husband over for dinner?
Oh, she doesn't have a husband.
Well, her and her boyfriend.
Doesn't have a boyfriend.
Poor old thing. Is she, you know, really moose-like?
Sorry?
Moose-like. Minging. Does she ming? Does she ming for England?
Oh, for God's sake, Paul.
It's an expression the boys use. Is she, you know, a beast?
No, she has a very nice, attractive personality with a warm, sensual nature.
So, why doesn't she have a boyfriend?
Because she's a lesbian.
Ah! Ah-ha-ha! I thought she was a lesbian.
Oh, don't go on about it.
I'm not going on about it.
Going on about what?
Your mother is working with a lesbian, has been for months, and has neglected to tell me about it.
They like to keep it a secret. Who do? Lesbians.
She does not keep it a secret. She's perfectly relaxed about it. The only person making a meal over it is you.
I didn't think we were making a meal of it. I thought we were just mentioning it, weren't we, Edwin?
Mentioning what? Lesbians.
Oh, for God's sake, shut up about lesbians.
Oh, sorry we spoke. No further use of the L word. Right? Taboo subject. No further references to the Sensible Shoe Brigade.
The what?
It's another term for muff munchers.
Right, you've clearly got a problem with this. Let's get it out of our system, shall we? Say it after me. Lesbian.
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 Lesbians.
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 Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians.
Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians. Lesbians.
Estelle? Well, you chaps going to work?
Got the day off. Laura's coming over.
Rory?
Day off. Lucy's coming over.
Edwin? School?
Study leave. At least you two have girlfriends.
You boys have got to stop thinking about sex. There are more things in life, you know. Can't think what they are for the moment, but there must be. Hello, what's this? Erogenates the potion of love. Oh, interesting. This unique brew of herbs, spices and oils enhances feelings of love and tenderness. Sprinkle 4 to 6 drops. You'll experience increased mutual attraction and heightened senses of touch and taste. Love is literally all around. Do not use when operating heavy machinery. May cause temporary blindness.
Doesn't really say that.
You've been using erogenate. That is pathetic.
Actually says may contain traces of nuts.
So into whose drink have you slipped this phony nostrum?
Yours, Father. So that you might love me.
All right, let's be scientific about this, shall we? I am, after all, a doctor. Now, contains cloves. All right, cloves. C-L-O-V-E. Take off the C, what have you got?
Love.
Love, all right. Now, there is no scientific connection between clove and love. Cloves are what charlatans crush and bottle and sell to suckers like you.
It's only a bit of fun.
No, it's not fun, Edwin. This is the 21st century and we're replacing medicines with remedies. Bullshit is literally all around.
What was all that about?
You need some loaf.
We should, convince him that stuff works.
Totally wasted on him, guy. Anyway, he's so old, he almost dead. I thought you were going to use it on this girl that Lucy and Laura are going to introduce you to.
She's hot, apparently.
So am I.
I'm hot, hot, hot.
Yeah. She is Laura's cousin. And she's going to be around here soon.
Know what I'm going to be doing all day?
Shall we, though? Shall we wind the old man up?
What do they like, these women in management things?
Good for business, full of women unhappy in their jobs.
Friendly women?
You could go into the jungle with them, provided you took a bodyguard.
Well, that's it then. I can't possibly talk about returning to the workplace. They'll laugh at me. It sounds so pathetic.
I thought it was perfect. That's why I suggested it.
Oh, why don't you do it then?
Because you've lived it. You went off and had a family. Anyway, I'm chairing the thing.
But you're used to talking to roomfuls of high-achieving women.
Don't play the little housewife, Estelle. It's very unsexy.
Surinder, hi, it's Paul. Hi, Paul. Look, Surinder, I know you're into all this alternative medicine stuff, but herbal aphrodisiacs. I mean, it's drivel, isn't it?
Hello.
Hey, baby. Oh, this is Wodge.
Hi, Wodge.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, I had noticed.
Some people don't.
This is my brother.
So, sweep me off my feet.
Surinder, you are seriously telling me that
We've got to go upstairs.
So soon.
Let's get back to this erogenate stuff. Be honest, I could drink the whole stupid bottle and it wouldn't raise my serotonin levels by a gnat's shoe size.
So we're going to get Dad to join us for a nice cup of tea, and two of us take this
Fiendishly powerful drug.
go through the motions of increased mutual attraction and heightened senses of touch and taste.
Then persuade him to buy the bottle.
Thereby defraying the cost of my original investment. Really need this, guys. Might cost me 20 quid.
Who's gonna take it? Me and Dan?
Well, no, you guys are already mutually attracted.
That's a good point. It's got to be two people that aren't a couple.
Me? Yeah, don't mind.
Yeah, but who are you going to take it with?
Well, don't look at me. I don't want to be a couple. I come individually wrapped, I'm afraid.
Cool, whatever. Laura, do you want to take it with me?
Sorry.
Hey, why don't you and Laura take it? Because you guys aren't a couple, are you?
True.
Okay. Edwin, you're in charge of tea.
Make the opening more punchy. Cut the joke about every woman wanting a wife. I did that last year.
Oh, well, I must be on the right track then.
Otherwise, it's fine.
Fine? What does fine mean? Dull? Does it sound like it's written by a housewife?
Oh, why wouldn't it? You've got 3 boys and a very demanding husband.
And you want to take me away from them? It's a joke.
No such thing as a joke. Is Paul coming to support you?
I thought it was women only.
It's a joke. Have you told him about it?
Yes?
What'd he say?
He wasn't listening.
You could always add a few lines slanging off men. That goes down a treat with women in management.
I don't want to slag off men. So you don't like it?
Listen, don't worry. It's a good speech, very well researched. They'll love you.
No, I won't. Thanks all the same. Yeah, well, I really must go, Surinder. Old maid's tongue. Yep. Yep, I'm writing that down. Okay, fine. Bye. Hi.
Hi.
We've made some tea.
Because we want to try an experiment.
Involving?
You?
Ah,
I think you're a little hard on Edwin's love potion.
maybe. Maybe not.
Not averse to increasing the amount of love in the world, are you, Dad?
No, I have no objection to that at all.
Edwin secreted 2 equal amounts of the potion into 2 identical cups.
Basically, we're going to shuffle them around so that we have no idea which to contain.
The substance.
Yeah.
It's a controlled experiment. Minimises the placebo effect.
Well, you're a doctor now, are you?
Just making it scientific, Dad.
So, ethanol, i.e. alcohol, cloves, cinnamon, eulalia leaves, essence of rudeberry, whatever that is, nermanin, 0.00123 milligrams, Wiranesia root. Well, I think I'm still having that sort of feet on the ground sort of a feeling. Maybe the Wiranesia route hasn't kicked in yet. What about you?
Wodge. No, nothing. There never is with me.
This tea's lovely.
It is. It's nice tea.
It tastes a bit different, actually. What is it?
Oh, it's loose leaf mix. It's Chinese and Indian.
No.
What do you think?
Too soon to say.
Actually, I am definitely feeling a bit more relaxed and calm and open to things and to people and...
Me?
No, I'm not convinced it's... I mean, I think, you know, pharmacologically...
I love you, Dad.
Oh, Rory.
You know, I've painted my skirting board green.
What sort of green?
Green.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Don't be too long.
Well, I can't sit around all morning blind tasting love potions. I've got to go and heal the sick. Or at least point them at the nearest A&E department.
Costs 40 quid, by the way.
What?
You know it's worth it.
All right. 20.
40, Dad.
Look, it's half. Okay. I'm just going to take it to the lab for analysis, you know, just out of interest. Hiya.
Hi, Mr. Aziz is waiting.
There are 4 women in burqas within Surinder.
3?
4.
I could have sworn there were 3.
Mr. Aziz, my apologies to you and your companions.
Please, don't worry. Actually, only one of them is my wife. The other 2, they're her sisters. God knows who the one in the end belongs to.
Okay, what's you doing with your shirt?
I'm a patient of Dr. Pilfrey, really. Where is Dr. Pilfrey?
I'm afraid it all got a bit too much for him, and so he went away to another place.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Please, will you give my condolences to his widow?
No, he's not really. It just all got a bit complicated. So, you say you're coughing up phlegm. It's not a dry cough.
It's not. I keep spitting in inappropriate places, and people think I'm making a statement of some kind.
Do you smoke? Work in a smoky environment?
No, actually, I sell Islamic clothing. Modest garments for modest men and women.
How's trade?
Not so good these days. Say what you want about the Taliban, they didn't do my business any harm at all.
What are they doing up there? The joke's over.
I didn't like the way Laura was acting.
She was acting loose. Or was she? Maybe that stuff really does work.
If anyone ever slipped anything into my drink to try and seduce me, they would so die.
Well, no one would dare watch.
Should we go and see then?
I don't believe this.
So amazing. Oh, you know so well. Oh.
We're so bad, you two.
That's not funny.
Oh, it is funny.
I thought it was funny, but then I don't have a sense of humour.
Lucy?
Ow.
What's he done to you?
He hasn't done anything to me. Ow.
Paul?
Hi. This is the bottle of snake oil that my son has just wasted 40 quid on.
Get it down, you.
Wouldn't be safe with you in the room, Serena.
I am flattered. Estelle just rang me.
Did she? She didn't ring me.
She invited me to hear her speak this afternoon. Why didn't you tell me? It's great, isn't it?
She's speaking? Where's she speaking?
At the conference, Women in Management.
She never told me. Or did she? I think I'd remember that, wouldn't I? Maybe I wouldn't if I had something else in my mind. Maybe I didn't hear. I mean, why haven't I been invited?
It's only women allowed, I'm afraid.
Ah, well, there you are. You see, I'm in the clear. There must be substances that affect the human brain. Love is just serotonin and lust, don't you think?
Take it easy, Paul.
OK, I'll take it. Gwendolyn Hartley Associates.
Gwendolyn?
Paul.
Hi. I was just wondering, is Estelle there or is she tied up? It sounds terrible, that, doesn't it? I always imagine someone actually physically tied to a chair and being whipped or something.
Why do you imagine that, Paul?
I don't know, Gwendolyn. I don't know why I said that.
I'll put you through to Estelle.
You will? Good, good, thanks.
Estelle, it's Paul.
Oh.
Before you do that, I promise you I don't think about whips all the time.
Paul.
Hi, darling.
Why are you acting so weird?
What do you mean acting? I was not acting weird. Just having a perfectly normal conversation with Gwendolyn. With Gwendolyn.
Oh, for God's sake, Paul.
Look.
What's he on about?
Nothing.
I've just been feeling that...
What?
You know, you and I haven't really been seeing enough of each other lately, and... I didn't even realise you were giving this talk until Serinda told me.
I did tell you.
You did?
Yes.
Well, the thing is, I just would have liked to have been invited.
It's women only.
Yes, I know. It's for women only, and there's just no men allowed, and it's just you and the lesbians. I mean, the women. Yes, it's just that. Well, I'd like to have lunch with you. And I thought that, you know, if you were just going to have a sandwich in the office, I'd like to share that sandwich with you. I'd like to make it a special sandwich. You know, I'd like to bring that sandwich over, and then we could just sit around in the office, you, me, Lesdelyn, and just share it.
OK.
12:30.
Yeah, fine.
Really?
What?
Excellent. I'm going to make this a sandwich you will not believe. Prawn. Prawn and lettuce on brown.
I itch.
I could do something about that.
Shut up, Dan.
You never know what you might pick up if you sleep with Dan.
Yeah, you're quite a promiscuous guy, Dan.
What is this? I'm so fed up with this stereotype of me as the man who does it with everyone and passes around sexual diseases.
Why?
Good point.
I've only slept with you, Lucy, and you, Laura. And Helena. And Amy. And Sarah Jane. Yeah, and Rebecca Frawley, but everyone's done it with her. And Maeve, once. Oh, and Janet. Carol Ann. Yeah, and David, of course, and Colonel Gaddafi, and the New York Police Department's male voice choir. For God's sake, 6 women!
7.
Is not a lot in the last... Well, you know, recently.
Did you really sleep with Janet Floss?
Oh, no, for God's sake, Janet Floss doesn't. Janet Kleinman. I didn't sleep with her. It was kind of a mistake on a late-night bus.
Well, I haven't slept with Rebecca Frawley.
Neither have I.
Yeah, well, you can relax, Dan, because the itch is on my right buttock, where you persuaded me to get a tattoo.
You what?
I didn't force her. It was consensual.
Listen, you better go to surgery.
What, have you got the number?
Yeah, sure.
Which surgery do you go to?
Your dad's?
I don't know. There's nothing, actually, wrong with me. I just don't want to... You know...
No.
I seem to have lost my joie de vivre.
Yes.
Not that I had that much.
No. How are the girls?
You see more of them than I do.
Right. So it's just a sort of general what's it all for sort of feeling?
It may be existential. Can you give me something for it?
Well, normally I would think about prescribing antidepressants. But there may be another way.
Yes, I'll try anything.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now, what we're really talking about here is what it is that makes you want to leap out of bed in the morning. And it's love, isn't it?
Love?
Love. Now, this may well be the thing for you.
Oh.
It's a tonic, really. It's herbal. It's got cloves, eulalia leaves, and essence of rootberry. Now, I want you to think of this as a present from me to you. Just make sure the kids are out and the phone's off the hook. You just have to believe, Norman. Hope and believe.
So it's like Father Christmas.
Exactly. Except without the reindeer. Or the sack. Or the clothes.
How much should I take?
Well, that depends how much joie de vivre you want to recover.
Fair enough. I think this could be the stuff for me.
Lunch.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. I called earlier. It's Laura Prowitt to see Dr. Dillon.
Yep. Can you take a seat, please?
Laura,
Dad!
what brings you here?
Nothing serious.
Woman trouble.
What are you doing here, then?
I just got a tonic from Dr. Slippery. He's a most unusual man. Very, very approachable.
What sort of tonic?
Well, it's just to make me feel better.
In what way? Does it contain essence of rootberry?
Why do you ask?
Just wondered.
I'll see you later, Laura. Look after yourself.
I will. And you?
Give me more prawn. More prawn on brown. You like it, huh? You like my prawn on brown? Oh, yes. I like it. I want it. I want more of it. It feels so good. Just wait for it, baby. Just wait for it.
Paul?
Hi.
Could you have a look at a patient for me? I'd like a second opinion.
No problem. No problem. Right then. Good morning. I'm Dr. Slippery.
Hi, Paul. Aren't you going to kiss me on the cheek?
There. This is Laura. She's Daniel's girlfriend.
Ah.
Hence the tattoo.
Is it infected?
Well, no. Tattoos are essentially abrasions, and all abrasions are subject to a little redness from time to time.
If it were infected, it would feel hot when you put your hand near it.
Does it feel hot when you put your hand near it?
I don't know. How hot's hot? What do you think?
Well, let's see, shall we? No, that's pretty normal buttock temperature, I'd say. Also, if it were infected, the surface would be sticky, and it's not. It's smooth and nice. No, it's a nice, well-contoured, smooth bottom. Well done. Oh, Rose, thou art sick, the invisible worm that flies in the night.
Worm, did you say?
Sorry, no, it's a quotation. There is a little soreness around the rose. It's so vibrant and alive and full of colour and texture. It just makes you want to lean down and bury your nose in it, doesn't it? the rose. Well, look, we'll give you some hydrocortisone cream and you'll be as right as rain in no time.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Laura.
And I hope it chokes you. I am on duty.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I've been wandering the streets.
But I am on duty.
Darling.
What did you just call me?
I called you darling. We've been married for 20 years. You are my darling. You are my beloved. You are the person for whom I have feelings.
Traffic wardens don't have feelings.
Yes, they do. Don't write any more tickets today. Please. Please. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Ladies and ladies, do you say? Girls and girls.
Don't worry. Just start. Hit the bitches with your best shot.
Hit the bitches.
Oh. Hello. Oh, thanks. Your husband has arrived. Ask him to wait. Oh, Estelle, do come and look.
Oh, look. There's the famous sandwich.
He reminds me of a dog, but not a recognized breed, if you know what I mean.
Oh, what is he doing?
He's rehearsing for your lunch, and you're rehearsing for your speech. You both spend your lives rehearsing. Maybe that's where you're going wrong. Well, I better leave you to it.
No. Please stay. It's, time you two met. Paul, darling.
Hi.
Hi.
You must be Gwendolyn.
You must be Paul.
And you must be Estelle.
Yes, that's me.
So, these are the famous offices. You're bigger than I imagined. I mean, not you personally. I just thought the whole, you know.
I'm expanding. In the long term, I hope to find a partner.
You don't have one?
I never had one.
Yeah, that's surprising. You know, an attractive woman.
I'm sorry.
But you're on the lookout now.
Yes, I am.
Are there special clubs that you go to?
Paul, darling.
Presumably, you're not just going to pick someone up off the street now, are you?
God, no. She... Well, I mean, I suppose it would have to be a she.
Well, I suppose it would, yeah.
She would have to know the ropes.
Yeah. Paul, can I have a word with you outside, please?
I was just having a nice chat with your love.
Business partner. I mean, can you not think of anything else but sex?
I think about food occasionally.
Paul, I am delivering a speech this afternoon. Have you any idea how terrifying that is? And all you can talk about is sex and sandwiches.
I brought you your prawn and lettuce on brown.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's got your name on it.
Estelle, you've got less than an hour and a half. Go home and change.
I know. We'll have lunch at home.
Your dad is so nice.
He's all right.
When he looked at my bottom, he quoted poetry.
We are very different people.
O rose, thou art sick, the invisible worm.
What?
I was your brother's girlfriend. What we did was wrong, and now it's poisoning everything, like the poem.
Poisoning? What? What are you doing here?
Estelle's upstairs, getting changed, and then we're going to have lunch. Just the two of us. fantastic.
Yeah, I'm in a little bit of a hurry.
Got to eat. It's nice to... It's nice to share, don't you think? You know, share...
A prawn sandwich.
But, you know, we spend so little time together, and we're not going to live forever now, are we?
So this prawn sandwich, did you make it yourself?
No. No, I bought it at the petrol station.
Oh, that's romantic. What? Actually, it doesn't have that stapled together look you usually find in the commercial sandwich.
No. Well, you see, I opened it and added an extra ingredient.
Like what?
You try it. Tell me what you think.
Plastic?
Darling.
No. It's a nice sandwich. It's a lovely sandwich. And it's so sweet of you to be eating it with me. You, me, and a prawn sandwich.
How does it make you feel?
The sandwich?
The sandwich.
Wow. Wow. Hey. Oh, God. Oh. It really hits the spot.
Does it? Does it make you feel tingly?
Yes, it does, actually. I feel really warm. Do you feel warm?
Oh, I'm starting to feel very warm.
Oh, you've got these amazing...
What?
Sort of arms.
I've got legs too. And
what?
thighs.
Thighs. Oh, thighs.
Estelle, are you...
Am I what? Am I mad with desire? Am I swept away? I don't know, Paul. I don't know myself anymore. I'm out at sea in a boat. I'm drowning in honey. I'm up a tower. I'm up a huge, knobbly tower. I am high on eulalia leaves.
Which one of them tells you?
Well, does it really matter? What matters is you have so little respect for me. You think you can turn me on by doctoring a prawn sandwich? What's happened to you, Paul? I just can't deal with this right now. Oh, get out.
Can I hear your speech?
You okay?
Not really, no. My marriage is in ruins.
It's always in ruins, and then you build it back up again. Does that smell? It's not aftershave.
No, it's a prawn-flavoured shirt. Had a bit of an accident. One of them's still here.
She's been here for hours. We offered her some tea. Can't work out what she wants.
Arranged marriages are probably best, aren't they? That way you don't expect love. And can't see your wife's angry mouth inside a burqa. I better get on.
What do you mean we just screw?
God's sakes, Dan, Laura's trying to say something to you. The least you could do is listen to her. She feels used by you. After all, you've branded her. She feels very...
How do you know what she feels?
Because, unlike you, I try to stay friends with people after I've gone out with them.
Don't think this new man act fools me, Rory. You're just pissed off that I got Laura.
I don't think you have got me, actually.
Girls shouting at boys. We're all doing it.
Yeah, we heard. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I tried to bring them up right, Laura. I tried to teach them to respect and understand women, but it seems that only one of them was listening.
I wonder which one that was.
Oh.
All our garments are fully Islamic and conform to holy specifications. Who's it for?
It's for my wife.
Your wife's a Muslim?
Yes. Yes, I should have mentioned it earlier, but yes, she's a Muslim. She's incredibly Muslim. In fact, she went over earlier this year and just seems to get more Muslim with every moment that passes.
Good to hear it. And the size?
About here.
Okay, so what are you after? A burqa? We have the complete hijab collection. Perhaps a below knee length, loose-fitting shalwar kameez with pockets and optional hood.
No, I think I'll pass on the thing. Just a bog standard burqa, I think.
And colour?
Well, black's slimming, isn't it? And also she'll need some Islamic shoes and gloves if you have any.
Well, sandals are quite suitable, but I'm not sure that gloves are an Islamic garment as such.
She's got very big hands and enormous feet.
You have your hands full, boy.
I certainly do.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I am Yasmin. Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was the gents. Excuse me. This, is the gents.
I am Yasmin. Sorry.
The, drawing on the door. That means men.
Ah, man. Peace be upon you.
Where do you want to be then?
Anywhere you're not, actually. I've had enough of boys for today.
Why don't you go to Mum's talk?
What's it about?
Women going back to work.
Sounds quite good.
Why? Because she needs all the female support she can get.
See? He actually thinks about people. Come on, guys.
Creep. Pub?
I'd never have my name tattooed on a woman's ass.
Yeah, well, requires considerable powers of persuasion.
It's just naff.
And I don't believe she really wanted that done.
I'm out of here.
I won't say it again. You have to buy a ticket. It costs £15 for the afternoon session.
Money in other burqa. Other burqa in wash.
Maureen Cowley.
Oh, hello. Do you understand English? You come to listen to the talk? God, you're tall. It's very un-PC of me, but I always think of you people as small. And you're very lovely. Do sit down.
Back in 1989, as few as 17% of women with 2 children or more returned to the workplace between the ages of 24 and 40. By 1999, with 12% growth in the number of single-parent households and the shift towards more flexible working hours, 39%. Look, I've got a lot of statistics prepared. I think it's better that I speak from the heart here. I was terrified of going back to work. I was married very young. I spent 20 years budgeting the weekly shopping, stopping my boys from killing each other, negotiating the minefield of the school gates, you know, all those competitive women with their four-wheel drives bigger than my house. And I suddenly thought, well, this is perfect training. We women, we know that we're fantastic in the workplace, but our main problem is men. Men like to talk first, they like to talk loudest, they like to talk longest, they have this desperate need to be in control. The bastards simply don't listen.
I bet that's true in your culture.
I mean, what are men supposed to do with all that testosterone? I do know it is a problem that they face.
For the last time, it's women only.
I am a woman, you numpty.
Then behave like one.
What do I have to do, eh? Get my fanny out and wave it in your face?
You are not a woman. Out!
Right. From now on, I'm sticking to women.
Thank you for those words, Estelle. I think you surprised us there. I think you surprised yourself, too. Right, now, do we have any questions from the floor? Ah, lady in the burqa. You've written it out, have you?
Let me take it.
Right. Would you like me to read it out?
You were great. Your speech was brilliant. I was so proud of you. I think you're clever and funny and sexy and everything anyone should ever be. And I know I don't support you enough, but I'm trying. I really am. Also, I love you. Is that okay?
Thank you,
Yasmin.
Yasmin. Yeah, Yasmin has made the very good point that whatever their shortcomings, men, or some men anyway, will go to extraordinary lengths to do anything for the woman they love. I've been married to my husband for 20 years, and we do have our moments, but I am still crazy about him. And I'd like to thank you, Yasmin, for reminding us all about that.
Thank you, Mrs. Slippery. Peace be upon you, you wonderful woman.
Get off me, you evil lesbo bitch! That's right, call me a lesbian, typical man! Oh, you are so loving this, you bean flecker!
Paul, darling, please take that thing off.
I did take it off, and then I put it back on again. I really like it.
Yeah, I notice.
It's just so fantastic to be able to see out and no one else can see in.
Now, are you sure that's what it is, or does it afford you a deeper satisfaction?
I feel like a bird watcher in a hide. Now, these Islamic women have really got it sussed.
Enough dancing.
Daniel told me that he was thinking of moving out. He's not going to move out, is he?
He might.
I don't want Daniel to move out. So I suppose they'll all go eventually.
I suppose they will.
And how will we deal with that?
Like we deal with everything else. Badly.
Islamic physical jerks?
No.
You ever made love to a man dressed in a burqa?
No, and I don't propose to start now.
I had a phone call from Mr. Proick. He told me he'd had sex 8 times this afternoon.
Oh, my God, why did he tell you?
I'm a doctor.
So you are.
If I took my burqa off, do you think we might make passionate love?
Well, it certainly won't be possible if you leave it on.
Yeah, well, I need to keep it on for a bit. I need to feel like an Islamic woman. I think it's my way through to being a new man. You make me feel like a... Your speech was bloody good.
Thank you.
I love you. And I'm going to come to bed very soon, but right now, I am in the burqa. Islamic sitting. Islamic sleep.
I always thought if I wanted to have an affair, I'd have carte blanche. He's completely normal.
How could you?
I'm sorry. It's over.
He has real pain in his marriage.
Sleep with me, please.